The smart camper van. The SmartFam who've been watching the videos over this year, 2025, has seen this in the background for most of the year. We picked this up earlier this year, used for a very specific purpose, and that is to visit the Smart Woodshop fam, your shops, and see what you're doing, talk to you firsthand, bring along the video gear, and record your shop, your trailer, your van, your job site, whatever it is you're doing, and then share that with the rest of the Smart Fam. You know how important this is. You know, you as part of the Smart Fam, you like seeing into other people's shops. You like seeing how they're set up, how they do things. It's such a wonderful way we can learn from each other, which is really the core of the Smart Woodshop fam. We had planned on doing tours this year, but other things came up, and we've actually only used this once. We went out on a shakeout trip over to Spokane just to have a couple of days with it and make sure that everything was working. And we've done a little bit of work on it. Again, we bought it used, although in great shape. We want to do a few upgrades. We've done it, not all of them. We'll do the others later. But it's enjoyable. It's small, but it's perfect for my wife and I. We can load the video gear and head out. We like to cover the entire 48 over time, but also it's kind of new to me. I've tried interviewing, and that's a skill set, and I need to spend some time with it. I need to learn how to talk to you in a way that brings you to the Smart Fam here on YouTube in the way you'd like to be presented. So I need to practice, and so my hope is that I will find a couple of shops within a few hours. And again, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'm above Seattle by quite a bit. I'm actually closer to British Columbia. Canada is literally just a few minutes that way. So even if you're in British Columbia, that would be a great place too. Real easy for us to get up there. But we have one part of the Smart Fam, one person in the Smart Fam, Paul, who is that way, south, about 4 hours, still in the state. And Paul has been sending me photos almost daily of his build out of his Smart Woodshop. And man, I am so impressed watching. In fact, my Smart Woodshop is 7 years old, and I told Paul that I almost want to build another one just because it's so exciting to see what he's doing. So this video is reaching out to you, the Smart Fam. Why don't you drop us an email? In fact, let's do this. Go over to the smartwoodshop.com, the website, and find where you sign up for the email list. We've got it there. I know we don't really use it. In fact, I'll put a link directly to that in this video so you don't have to go searching. But go there and get on the email list and talk to us about where you're at and that you'd like to participate, you'd like a visit. And even if you don't, go ahead and sign up for the email list. And I promise this is not going to be a spam thing. I will not share anybody's email with any company or anything. Although I will say that, let's say that I get 10, 20,000 of you, we've got 170, almost 180,000 subscribers. So not that all of those are the Smart Woodshop fam. I know that's a much smaller, tighter group, but still, let's say 10 or 20,000 of you sign up for the email. So we have an email list that big. I can at least try to go to some vendors of tools that I use or materials and say, hey, I have an email list of the Smart Woodshop fam, and if you'll give me a discount code, I will email all of them. So again, I won't give your email to them because I'm not going to let you can go give your email and sign up wherever you want. I'm not going to allow that to happen. But it's possible. I can't guarantee it, but it's possible that I could leverage that and say, hey, TSO, or I don't know, even some of the bigger companies, as long as, again, I use their tools or materials, go to them and say, hey, give me a 20% discount or something for a week. And then I can turn around, grab that code, and email it out to all of you at once. So even if you're not wanting us to come and video your shop or your trailer, still get on the list. And again, if you don't want to, don't, that's fine. I don't like getting a bunch of spam emails, but again, I'm not going to be emailing you a lot. I don't have time to do that, and I don't have any real reason. But the other thing I can do with it is to communicate directly and say, okay, we're heading to this particular region, and we have scheduled a couple of shop tours and interviews. If you're in that area, would you like us to visit you? It's a way that I could get right to you right now. I mean, I can put out these calls here, but you might miss it. Just timing may be off. So it'll allow us to do a little more direct communication and not just over the internet airwaves here on YouTube. I'm excited about this. I'm thinking for 2026, although we're at the very end of 2025. Thanksgiving is just a couple of weeks away, and we're obviously swamped. Family visits and Thanksgiving, the whole big family thing's happening. And so we're just doing everything we can to get ready before we head out for that. But once we get back, we'll have a couple of weeks in there in the Christmas time. Not a lot of time, but I'm hoping we can pull out a day or two and do at least one, maybe two shop visits nearby, because I want to hone the craft, the skill. I want to bring the camera gear, set it up, the audio. I need to practice. We're going to produce a video that's going to be shown, but it'll be fun to be the beginnings, the foundations of it. If you're in the Pacific Northwest, including Vancouver, some places within a couple of hours. And hey, Paul, if you are listening, I'll contact you directly, but if you're listening, I'm thinking you would be a prime candidate. I wish I could get there now while you're actually building, but you'll probably be done or close to done right after Thanksgiving. So hopefully, if you've got time, that we can squeeze in and drop in. And we're not talking about you taking a whole day with us, but a few hours out of the day. Believe it or not, it takes 4, 5, 6 hours probably to film a video that might be 15 minutes long, and it'll take 10, 15 hours to edit it. So a lot will go into that 15, 20 minutes. And depending on the shops we go to, possibly they'll be longer. Also, if we go to some of the SmartFam that have some of the really big shops, we may actually break it up into a series of 2 or 3 videos. But it'll just be me and my wife to do the video recording, the interviewing, and there won't be big crews or anything. And obviously, we'll have a place to stay, and we can take care of ourselves. It'll just be kind of to drop in and get to know you. And maybe we can have coffee or lunch together while we're doing that as well. But anyway, I'm kind of excited to do that. I hope that 2026 allows that to happen, and we'll put our effort and energy into it. And if the fam will jump over to the link below and sign up for the email list so we can communicate, and then through there also you drop us an email with just quick, just a couple paragraphs like where you're at, you know, your shop situation, and that you'd be interested in doing it. And then from there, we can figure out where you're at, timing, and putting multiple SmartFam members that are in the same region together so we can set up a trip to there and meet as many of you as possible. And also time of year, you know, where it's cold or warm or whatever. Maybe in the hot summers, we want to be up in the northeast, you know, Midwest. And then in the cold winters, maybe we want to be down in, you know, Florida and Tennessee and Texas and all of that. California, pretty much any time of the year, kind of down the coast. Oregon, well, you know where you're at. So yeah, just again, I'm being real informal here. I don't know how much I'm going to edit out of this, but I just wanted to reach out here, but then take it over into the email side of things so that we can communicate individually. And then I'll drop in and do a video like this here and there to kind of encourage other people that didn't see this video to jump over and do it. But for the most part, I think if we're gonna be successful, we're gonna end up building it, you know, over there one-on-one as we put together our lists of shops to visit and what our topic and themes might be. Mahalo.